Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday for me, and I'm getting, Mally just come running when she heard me talk. I'm getting ready for church, and I thought I would just show y'all updated hair routine, makeup routine, getting ready with me pretty much. It changes a lot, and I know y'all ask me, and I don't really go into depth a lot of times, so I will try and do that. I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time, but I'll at least show y'all. So I did wash my hair this morning. I think I'm gonna blow it out instead of like wearing it curly, so if that's what you were here for, I'm sorry. I just don't, everybody's asking me that, why don't you wear your hair curly as much anymore? I'm like, I don't love it as much as I do when I blow it out. So, I know I don't need to use heat on it as much as I do. I need to cut back, so I'm probably gonna have to do that starting this week, but since I have church and I just like the way it looks when I blow it out, I'm gonna do that today. But first, I just have some Kristen S. leave-in conditioner spray on it. It's pretty much just a detangler. I have that on there just to help me brush it out. And I'm wearing this cute dress from Finalizing for church, and it's so folly looking. I love it. And I have a little bralette. You can't see it, but I like wearing bralettes instead of real bras, if we're being honest. But yeah, last night was my first Auburn football game, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was so crowded. I got really uncomfy, but it was fun. I'm like, it's so weird because I'm like a social butterfly, but then when I get around that many people, I'm like I don't talk, like I get so uncomfortable, and I don't know why. Okay, so I don't like to blow dry my hair when it's like super duper wet like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on my makeup, which usually I like to do makeup like right before I leave the house, so it's like super fresh and looks good. But today I can't do that because if I dried my hair right now with it this wet, it would take me an hour, literally. So, always primer, e.l.f. putty primer. I have a new, very new to me, routine to do my makeup, and I am loving it so much. I used to not do foundation under my powder, but I use my friend's little skin tint. It's very light, and I really, really like it. So I'm going to show y'all my updated routine. This is the e.l.f. matte putty primer. Super cheap. Love this stuff. Just put it all on like that and let it sit for a minute. Okay, so now that I've let that sit a minute, I've wet my beauty blender. This is the liquid I use, the Morphe Skin Tint, and I use it in Hint of Beige. I think it matches well enough. It's probably a little dark for me on a day like today because I haven't tanned in a minute, but I can still blend it down and make it work, and it comes out in a little dropper like this. And I just put some on my hand like that, and get my beauty blender. It's kind of light coverage, but you can make it really cover if you want to. I know this is not the best lighting. Just keep blending like this. Patting it into your face. I know that I beat my face like hard, but that's just how I do it, so don't do what I do, just watch. And I don't have to use very much of this at all, so I'm like so happy about that because I don't have to rebuy it as often, because it just like goes so far because it's so liquidy. Just keep blending that. I have this HD lifting concealer from e.l.f. It's like the cheapest concealer they have, but for some reason that's my favorite one. But I have like the e.l.f. camo concealer, like all these other concealers, and I want this. but I just do a little bit under my eyes like that, like just enough to like get a little bit of coverage under there. And I'll just blend it in a little bit like that and put a little bit on my eyelid. Everybody wants me to do eyeshadow, and I'm like, y'all, I don't look good with it. I barely know how to do it, and I don't look good with it. Okay, next is powder, and I have these two brushes, and one is for bronzer and one is for powder, and I keep getting confused which is which. Usually, sometimes I can feel based on how the brush feels. That one feels kind of softer. That one doesn't. Maybe this is for powder. I'd hate to like... Okay, maybe this is powder. Okay, then I'm gonna use the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage. It's okay. I mean, I really like the color, is the reason I'm using it. I like my L'Oreal Infallible better, but I just don't have a good color in it. So I just kind of set all of that with this powder. I need a better brush for it. I want a really big, like, fluffy, round brush. But I'm pretty sure I got this at Dirt Cheap or something for like $2. Okay, after that is set, I'm gonna do bronzer. I switch it up usually, but mainly I go back to the Hoola, and then I use the best brush ever, Real Techniques blush brush, and I just bronze all over my face really, because that kind of washes me out, or just makes me look like all one color, and that's not the cutest. I need to get a little closer probably so y'all can see what's going on. Okay, after I do bronzer pretty much everywhere, a new blush. I've been using the Milani blush in 02 Rose. The best brush ever. I have 3 different ones. It's like kind of shimmery orange color, and I just think it's so pretty. I've had it forever though. I'm sure they still make it, but keep doing that on my cheeks and then a little on my nose, and that is it for that. And then I go back and forth if I like to do this step or not, but I will today. And it is highlighter. Oh, here it is. I have this old Wet n Wild highlighter, but it works great. Wet n Wild in the color, I don't know, Hello Halo, Wet n Wild. I think they're kind of all the same. It's got like a peachy one and a goldy one, and I just kind of mix them and go like this. I put a little like on that eyebrow bone. I don't even know what it's called. Just keep doing that. A little on my nose. I grab a little bit for my Cupid's bow. Grab a little bit for my eyes. Right there, right there. So simple. Don't even think about it. Then I brush through my eyebrows a little bit with this e.l.f. Brow pencil. Just brush through it and kind of pencil through, but don't really like make any, I don't really make any like definite lines. Okay, and after that I just do my mascara. I use the Essence Lash Princess in the green bottle. I know there's like different bottles. I have the blue one, which is waterproof, which when it's waterproof, it's waterproof. So just be aware of that. So I just did this. Sometimes I can't do it sitting down, so I'm gonna try doing it here today. But we will see how that goes. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I finished with the mascara. I had to go to the bathroom to finish up because it got a little crazy. But then I took the makeup off my lips with a little makeup wipe. It's kind of a lot of highlighter. Look at Mally. Oh my goodness. She's so cute. I was going to take this yellow ring light thing off and show y'all right in front of my window what my makeup looks like. You can see a little bit better. Like, here's the real, raw, acne, whatever. But I think the color matches it really well. And I just love how it looks here lately. I wish I knew how to do eyebrows. I mean, hello. It's okay though. But yeah, I'm gonna let my hair air dry just a little bit more. It's kind of like really wet up top. I'm gonna let that air dry and then I'll come back and show y'all what I do to my hair. Also just made me some oatmeal. It's super duper runny right now, but that's how I like to make it. I make it like super runny. I put some stevia in it or some type of sugar sweetener, sugar-free. I make it super duper runny and then I let it sit and let it get like congealed. Does that make sense? Make it really runny, then let it sit for like 3 minutes or so, and it's so good. This is maple brown sugar instant oatmeal. I know, I'm fancy like that. Okay, now that my hair is like air dried a little bit more, look how curly it's getting already. I'm gonna split it up into sections. It just makes it a little easier to dry. I'm gonna split the top half and just clip it back. Can you see? Maybe I should scoot back. Then next is, here's what I've been using that I've been absolutely loving. It makes my hair super duper soft. I got it at my hair salon, but I'm sure you can order it and stuff. I'm gonna leave it there and you can screenshot it if you want, but Kerastase, I don't know, it's a heat protectant, but it's called Discipline. I can't really tell what it's, but I got a sample of this from her last time and I fell in love with it, so I went back and got it. Normally, I'm not one to put heat protectant on my hair or buy products from the hair salon, like if we're being completely honest, because I'm not bougie enough for that. But this stuff legit made a difference, and I mean, I've used that, I honestly should have used that, but I wanted to show y'all the bottle. I still have some of that sample left that she gave me because I don't dry my hair that often. But it truly made a difference and made my hair so soft. So I'm putting that heat protectant on each layer that I do. I'm gonna go ahead and do these 2 layers and then I will start on the next half. Gonna take this clip down, pin the dry hair back. Should probably have a smaller clip for this, but it's okay. Clip the dry hair back, put some heat protectant on it. I'm gonna try and use up what's in this sample first, since y'all saw that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot, but we're gonna put it on the side with the most hair. So just lather all that in. I have some hair back here. Definitely get it on my dead parts right here. If you know, you know. Get some more of that heat protectant. And put it all over. I wish that I knew how, and my friend is gonna show me tonight probably, how to round blow out my front right here. I don't even have a round brush, but I'm gonna get one. And she's gonna show me how to round blow out these 2 pieces because my hairstylist does that every time I go and it looks so good. I can't even. I've tried with this thing and it don't look the same. So I need to get a round brush and a blow dryer and like just do that myself, and then I can do the rest of my hair with this tool, which I absolutely love because it makes things so much faster. But okay, so after that I'm gonna do the exact same thing to both these sides and I'll be right back. Okay, now that my hair is pretty much all the way dry, I don't have a whole lot of curl in it, and that's okay. I'm kind of in a rush, so I'm not gonna go back through it. Normally I would straighten these pieces, but I think I'm gonna opt out today just because I don't want to fry my hair off. So I'm really just gonna leave it like this. I thought about putting a little bit of oil in it, but I think I might have put a little too much heat protectant in it, so it's a little producty, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna brush it out and not put any oil in it. It feels super duper soft though, like not too much product, but I can tell I could probably use less next time, which is good. Less is better. But I'm just gonna brush through it, and that's literally all I'm gonna do. It's just blow dry. I turned on my straightener to see if I needed, oh, that part is not good. To see if I needed to straighten any pieces, because sometimes like under my ear it gets really curly, but I think it kind of got them all. And if I can avoid doing that, then that's great. I can't tell if the back is completely dry. Oh well, it's gonna have to do. I don't think I have much time. But I'll show y'all my outfit next. I was kind of in a rush to go to church, so I'm gonna show y'all my outfit now that I'm back from church. This dress is from Finalizing, like I said. They sent it to me in a small. I could definitely use a medium or a large, but we're gonna make it work. And I just wore some flats from American Eagle. Then I have my Buddha bracelets on and my normal. But yeah, that's what I wore to church. Church was so good this morning. Don't look at the mess behind there. Church was so good this morning. I'm so glad I found a church down here that I really enjoy going to. And I really like, you know, wake up and like I'm excited to go. Like it's really easy to just be like, okay, I'm going to a church, blah, blah, blah. But like I really enjoy and look forward to going to this church. So I really want to get involved. I know that it's hard for me to get involved because I think I have too much going on, which is not even the case. But this church does a lot of things like on the weeknights, whereas my old church didn't. And I feel like I'm like, I don't have time in the weeknights. But like, that's not true. Like I can make time for it. So I definitely want to prioritize that because I know that's the biggest thing overall that I want to focus on. So I really just need to like make time to do that. But I'm about to make me some lunch, probably literally just a sandwich. And then I really want Mexican food, but I'm not paying for it. So I almost went to the dining hall, but I didn't really feel like going to sit by myself in a dress at the dining hall. So I didn't, but I'm about to make me some lunch. And then I got to go return something at the mall. And then I'm going to Birmingham to hang out with my friends tonight. So that'll be so fun since we don't have school tomorrow and I'm off work tomorrow. Me and my friends decided we'd take a trip to Birmingham, spend the night with her. Mally will go with me, of course. She always does. Some people ask me that on my TikTok. They're like, where's Mally when you go these places? I'm like, she goes with me everywhere I go, especially since I'm spending the night. But if I'm going to a friend's house here, maybe for like an hour or two, I don't bring her. But if I'm going for longer than that, I definitely bring her with me. And my friends completely understand that. My friends tonight are going to be so excited that she's coming. But if I have something to go to that I can't bring her and it's going to take a long time, I either A, won't go, 2, get some of my friends to check on her, bring her out, blah, blah, blah. But she's in trouble right now because she literally tore up the toilet paper in my bathroom. So yeah, she's not that perfect. Everybody thinks she is. She's not. She just got a whooping, so she's pouting, I'm sure. But that's part of it. I love her to death, but today she's being a little hellion. Okay, I want to show y'all me making my sandwich. I haven't made this in forever, but I used to make this all the time back home, and it was so good. So first, I toasted my bread, honey wheat bread. That's the key. Mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise, so if you don't, I would skip this. But I could literally put so much more on there, but trying to not use all my calories on mayonnaise. Then I'm going to I have some mashed up avocado. I probably have about a fourth, maybe a little more. Can't tell if this avocado was ripe, but we'll see. Nothing's worse than when it's too ripe, so I'm hoping that's not the case. That's what I meant to say. I couldn't tell if it was too ripe. I had to cut some pieces off. So after you put the avocado on, salt, a lot of it. Salt and avocado. So good. Okay, next I'm gonna do a little bit of honey mustard on the other. Not a whole lot, cause just not a whole lot. I love honey mustard, but it's really easy to overdo it on a sandwich, and I do that often. Next, I have some turkey. Honey roasted turkey is the best. This is just Aldi brand. It's just what I have. Okay. And that is my sandwich. I know it doesn't look that pretty, but it's so good. I'm gonna eat this with some sun chips, red ones, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna put this other half of the avocado in a little something. This. Like that, how cute. Okay, I'm gonna put all this in the fridge, I'm gonna eat, and then we'll see what I do next. Update, I'm getting gas right now, but me and Mally are loaded up and I'm heading to Birmingham to spend the night with my friends. Mally's come with me on this trip before. She loves going over here. She loves my friends. She's okay, I promise. I'm dreading the drive, if we're being honest, but it's okay. I need time with my friends. I've had like a rough school week, so this is gonna be really good for me. So, oh, I'm already filled up? Okay, hold on. But we are about to head that way now. I will try and update y'all with some video clips and stuff, but yeah.